Everything in this video can be found on a public domain and the full disclaimers down below. Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashli. I wish you lots of love and many blessings. Bear with me, y'all. I apologize, I've lost my voice. Turned out I tested positive for COVID back on the 10th. And this morning I went and had that antibody therapy done so I could get through this quicker. And my voice decided to take a split. God bless anybody who's out there fighting this junk. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Y'all, how ridiculous is this? How in the world do they make the cover of 100 most influential people in Time magazine? This picture has been manipulated in every which way you could imagine. For one, she doesn't have gold eyes. That face pose he's doing, what's that about? Meghan might see that picture just as you and I do, but Harry sees it a whole different way. It's in his over-photoshopped face. Him standing behind Meghan just absolutely speaks volumes. We know who's in charge. And for real, doesn't it look like they're walking through the maze of the labyrinth? If you're old enough, do you remember that movie? So strange. And she is obviously extending a courtesy of his arm over her hand. Does she have her masculine hand in her pocket? But if you look closely, she's squeezing his hand. And looking at it even closer, it looks like she has one of them fake plastic thumbs on. So weird. It's like one of my dearest friends said tonight. Why is it she's always gaped open? No matter what the pose or the situation. She has to be standing there with the legs spread open. Like the New York Times miscarriage article. This was bought and paid for, best believe. From the very beginning of the announcement of their relationship, he has always taken the back burner. He's always been behind her. Okay, this picture, for example, it should have had nothing to do with her. It was all about this new job that he had scored, and we've not heard another thing about it. And if I'm remembering correctly, his face is still on that website, but it's been cut out of this picture. Like he's not good enough to have a photo shoot of his own. They don't want to misspend that money. This picture really bugs me. Not only is his face hidden, so is their quote-unquote sons. It's Meghan's world. They're just living in it for a minute. I believe a course on their relationship and how it functions on a psychological level would really go good. You know, Stanford, they're pretty cool over there with them. Why don't they suggest doing a class on these people? This ain't normal. I loved the greetings from his family. They were short and sweet to the point. No loving you, missing you, nothing from the children. Very short and sweet, very much to the point. I think he gets it. I tell you what he didn't get. He didn't have her run out and pick out a beautiful $500 cake and serve it up to him on a golden platter. I know he didn't have 60 of his closest buddies sitting at his house waiting to say surprise. His 37th birthday was spent being hijacked. She meant that today is going to be all about her, no matter what. And by they being one of the 100th most influential people of the last year, just proves to me any Tom, Dick, or Harry can pay for their spot in that magazine under the headline. So in the last year, they become known as influential because of what? Them telling 3 different tales, 3 different movies, full of anger towards the royal family. Harry giving people grief over not getting the jab. There's no proof he and Meghan went and got theirs. Crying the blues to Oprah and talking junk about their families. Making threats of all kinds. Trying to pick fights at funerals and unveilings. And now they're putting their foot down. They're saying, we need this christening to happen over there on your turf. And we need the queen there. I guess the moral of this story is this. The nastier a person you are, the more in this life you prevail. If you have that money to spend. Now, if I'm missing anything influential that they've done, my bad. Let me know down in the comments. I don't think so, though. I hope you had a good day today, and I appreciate you spending some of it with me. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Please stay safe and be blessed.